What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind and a topic that I wanted to touch on my channel. And I've been wanting to do it for quite some time, but recently, man, I've been dealing with a lot of bad weather. I've had to shut it down for a couple days over this last week with all the bad winter storms that went across the country. I got shut down up in Chicago last week, and then recently in Kansas had to shut it down. And so, man, to all of you drivers out there that do watch me, make sure you're being safe. Put safety first before money, because if you end up in a ditch, you end up in a wreck, then there goes your license, there goes your job, and possibly there goes your life or somebody else's life. To me, it's not worth the risk anymore. Whenever the weather is really bad, I just shut it down. That's what I did, and I'm not going to take the risk anymore. I've worked hard enough to accumulate enough savings to not have to stress and deal with that bad weather, and I suggest y'all do the same. I suggest that any of you drivers out there, y'all do the same. So that's not the topic of this video. I just wanted to get that out of the way, and just kind of give an update of what's been going on with me. But what is the topic of the video? Well, the topic of the video is make sure that you really want to do this. Make sure that you're getting into the trucking industry with the intention of making this a long-term career. Because I want to be very clear about what I'm saying in a lot of my videos. And to those of you that are new, just make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. And if you like this one, check out other videos on my channel. It'll make sense and give context to what I'm about to explain. But pretty much on my channel, I preach about using trucking to create financial independence, financial freedom. And I think a lot of times I don't really stress the importance of, hey, if you're going to use trucking to do what I'm talking about, you should get into trucking with a long-term approach. You should not get into this industry and do this job with the intention of, oh, I'm going to get in to trucking and I'm going to do it for 2 or 3 years and then I'm going to get out. And the reason why I think even if you save a bunch of money, even if you save 40, 50% of your income in the first 2 or 3 years of doing this, well, you're just going to change careers after that. You're going to go do something else, right? And to me, I think that's counterproductive. If that is your plan, I'm not going to tell people what to do, but I do believe that in order to have true success in any field, I don't care what field it is, I think you have to dedicate at least 5 to 10 years to that field, to that industry, before you see any real level of success, any sustainable level of success. I really do believe that, and I don't think trucking is any different. Because what you're going to find out is to get to the real money in trucking, to really have success with this, it takes time. You got to get experience. You got to learn the industry. You got to learn the field, like the specific division that you're in and the type of freight you're hauling. You got to become a specialist. You got to become, you got to know how to manage your time. You got to know how to navigate through any weather condition, through any city, on any type of load. You got to learn a whole lot. And all of that comes with experience. It really does. It really does. And that's why companies pay more to drivers that have experience. In the trucking business, it's all about experience, 100%. It is what you know about it, but it's also time in the game, time in the business. That's what matters the most. And to me, it's like that, honestly, in every field. You gotta pay your dues, as they say. Even the last field I was in the stage lighting industry before I got into trucking. And it was the same thing. In order to reach mega success in the stage lighting industry, you had to put years and years of hard work and dedication and sacrifice, and in order for that career field to pay off, in order for that industry to pay off, and for you to see any real success. And I've learned that trucking is no different. No field is different. I don't care what it is you're doing. Look at how long doctors are in school before they even become doctors, right? Look at how long lawyers are in school before they even become lawyers, engineers. I can go on and on and on. Trucking is no different. Yes, trucking, there is a fast track to a really good income, it is a fast track way to a really good income. But if you want to make the top 5% money in America, top 1% money, it is in the trucking industry. You can make multiple six figures in trucking. You could even make millions in trucking. Now, is everybody going to do that? No, because not everybody has the mindset to succeed long term with this. They're just looking for a quick fix. They're just looking for a job to make good money and move on. And to me, that's counterproductive. Like I said, why is it counterproductive? Because in my opinion, if you're going to dedicate years of your life to something, why not dedicate that time to actually becoming really good at it and actually having that investment, not financial investment, but investment of time. Our greatest asset is our time and our mind. Those are our greatest assets, not money. And when you invest time, you want to get a return on that time. And to me, it's like, okay, when I decided to go into trucking, I knew that what I wanted to do with it. I knew. But I also knew that, yeah, I want to create financial independence with trucking. I do. But in order to do that, I need to get into this business with the intention of doing it for at least 10 years. Before I even think about doing something else, I need to get into trucking with the intention of really building long-term wealth with this job. And also growing in this career, growing, learning about the industry, learning how to make more money as I go, and continuously growing. And what I love about this industry is you can do that. You can do that. The only thing stopping you from growing in trucking is you. It's your mind. It's if you want to work, if you want to do the work, this business will pay you. If you don't want to do the work and you just want to be comfortable, you can still make decent money doing that. You can get a year of experience OTR, go local, and make $60,000, $70,000 a year and be home every weekend. And some of you, that's amazing. And hey, if that's what your goal is, do it. 100%. But some of you are like, no, I want to go above and beyond. I want to make six figures. I want to be an owner operator. I want to be a fleet owner. Yeah, you can 100% do that, but you got to come in order to succeed at whatever it is in this business. You got to come in with the intention of long-term focus, long-term dedication. And I guarantee you, if you come into trucking and you're constantly educating yourself every single day, you're learning about business, you're learning about the trucking business in particular, you're learning about different investments like real estate, stocks, what to do with this money you're making from trucking. You're learning how to create financial independence. And if you just constantly learn and constantly try to get better, this career will be worth your while, 100%. But I want to say, if you come into this business with a short-term mindset, with I'm going to get in and get out and do something else, you're not going to really see that true success. You're not going to, because great things take time to manifest. They do. And trucking is no different. I want to be very clear about that. That I talk a lot about getting into trucking and creating financial independence. The reason I want to create financial independence by 35, and I started in trucking at 24, my goal was to be financially free by age 35. And what is financial freedom? For context, financial freedom to me is, do I have the ability to live off of 4% of my invested portfolio and pay all of my bills, pay for my lifestyle without having to work a job? That is financial freedom to me. So if my investment can produce $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year without me having to work for that money, as long as I can pay all my bills with that 4%, I'm financially free. Well, that was my goal before I got into the trucking business, and I'm well on my way to achieving that. But I want to be very clear about this. In order for me to achieve that goal, whether it be by 35 or 40, either way I'm going to achieve it. It may take a little longer than I thought. It may take a little shorter than I thought. But the point is I got into trucking with the intention of using trucking to achieve that goal for at least 11 years. I'm given at least 11 years to hit that goal. And honestly, I love this business enough to where I'm going to keep doing it. I may not be driving over the road, probably not, especially when I'm financially independent. I do not want to be driving over the road, gone for weeks at a time. That is one thing I do want to work towards, to where I am home more often. 100%. But am I going to stop working? Am I going to stop doing trucking? No, because I chose trucking not only for the money opportunity and the ability to achieve my ultimate goal, but also I like doing the job. It's an adventurous job. It can be fun at times. Yeah, there's a lot of headaches that go along with it, just like any other career out there, any other job out there. But I had to come into trucking with that long-term mindset. Without that long-term approach, you're not going to enjoy this career. You're not going to enjoy any career you do. You're always going to feel like a rat in the wheel without a plan and without that long-term approach of, hey, I'm going to dedicate years of my life to becoming great at this thing and really make this investment of time and money pay off. So that's my message for the day. I want to be very clear. Even though I promote financial independence and creating that 100%, every American should strive to do that. I totally believe that. But in order to do that, you're going to have to dedicate time at your career to achieve that. You're going to have to put in the work and the sacrifice. So that's my message for the day. If you're new, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Again, sub to the channel, like the video. If you're not new, again, like the video, and make sure you check out other videos on my channel page if you are new, to see what I'm all about. So God bless. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video coming up in the future. Peace out.